Well, this isn't really a haul. This is actually stuff that I've had since I was young, and just stuff that was found in my parents' attic. Well, my mom, she had saved it over the years. A few years ago, I think it's been about 8 years, I've been finding stuff at thrift stores and watching everybody online, you know, relive their childhood and find nostalgic stuff. And I started, you know, going around finding all this cool stuff from the 80s and 90s that I had when I was a kid. And, you know, I show my mom and telling her about it, and she's like, oh, hey, you know, I have a whole big thing in the attic, I think. And I'm like, really? Like, I had no clue. So she pretty much tells me to come over one day, and then she pulls out this bag of stuff, and she pulls out all this stuff from my childhood that I had no idea that she saved, which is amazing. And this stuff, I mean, if you're into vintage, you know how hard it is to find, especially now. I mean, a few years ago, it's a little bit easier, but this is all stuff that was mine, that my parents bought at the store, or I acquired when I was younger. So let's start off with this here. The first thing here is the infamous USA Dream Team Tyveks jacket. If you're in a vintage game, you've seen this. And to be honest, this was probably one of the biggest disappointments as a kid. I remember, I forget what cereal it was that we ate, but I got all the things to mail away. And you mail away, and it comes back in the mail, and it's like scrunched up in a little bag or something. And like, you're like, what the heck is this? And I open it up, and it's this jacket, which is basically like a piece of plastic. But my mom saved it, and I still have it, which is pretty cool. Next thing here, this is, I believe this is my first Michael Jordan jersey here. So, and it's like in perfect condition. I barely wore it, but when I did, I took care of it. But this is my first Michael Jordan champion jersey. See, youth, XL 1820. I was very skinny, and man, what those days were like, much bigger now. This was when Jordan came back, number 45, size 40. I actually wore this jersey, I believe, to see him when he came back. I saw Jordan one time when he played. He came to see the Nets, and any basketball fans will remember there was a game where Dennis Rodman headbutted the referee, and that was the game that I went to. Jordan wasn't really doing that great. He still had a really pretty good game, but it wasn't like the old Jordan you knew at the time. Next, I was a huge Georgetown and Iverson fan, and this was like the iconic colorway back in the day. And to be honest, look at how wide this is, and this would still fit me to this day. And I don't know how I wore this, because at the time I was like 5'6", 5'7", probably like 140, 150 pounds. And now I weigh like probably 50, 60 pounds more than that, and it would still fit me. But that was the style back in the day, wear it really baggy. And if I wanted to wear this today, I could still actually wear this from my childhood. The next thing was a Georgetown double hood Georgetown sweatshirt. Unfortunately, it's missing the strings. You know, there was like 3 different color beads on it. But this is one of my favorite hoodies too, starter. And still in really good shape. I don't know what happened to the things. Maybe they were just annoying and I just took them off, because I did have a lot more stuff, but a lot of times playing basketball and sports and stuff, you still like this stuff. So you like cut the sleeves off, and you know, the armpits would start yelling. So you do all types of stuff to your clothes to just kind of keep it going, to like just use it to mess around in. Next one, this is a Swingster. And I thought it was like a nutmeg or something, but this is a Pinstripe Bulls sweatshirt by Swingster. And you know, they normally make jackets similar to Starter. And this was like, you know, this is like dress clothes kind of. Like, I think I used to wear my Jordan Concords with this sometimes. But that was a very nice shirt. Now, I have yet to see, and maybe I've seen one other sweatshirt like this, and this is a Nutmeg, which they make all types of probably some of the best stuff of the 90s, and it is a Chicago Bulls but paisley print. If you grew up in the 90s, paisley was everything. The inside of the hood's paisley, and everything on the stitching is paisley. You would think this is like a bootleg, but no, this is something they made back in the 90s, and I wore this to shreds. I don't know, it looks good now as I look at it, but I forget, there's something going on with it. I know somewhere like it's some ripping or something, or maybe the wrists are, yeah, okay, here they are. Look, there's my sew job there on the wrist, because the wrist came apart when I was a kid, but hey, I kept it alive. And my mom left it in her attic. Okay, now, these are all my Jordan shirts and Nike shirts from that time. So they're still the original gray tag. This is a size large. I've never seen this shirt except for the one I've had. I mean, you could comment, I mean, maybe other people have, but I think these were all more like clearance ones at the time. I don't think they were as popular, but it's definitely different than most ones you see. This is another one too, kind of like an abstract print on the old late 80s, early 90s gray tag. Another Michael Jordan shirt. This is one of my favorite ones too. Bob Marley Jordan shirt. Hope you like jammin', we be jammin'. So like an official, it even says it right there, official, with the copyright from Bob Marley. That was another nice one. So yeah, my mom just pulls all this out and says, oh yeah, I've had all this in the attic. I'm like, really? Thought you just donated it all. Of course, the stuff she got rid of is all my rap shirts, but at least I have this stuff. You know, that stuff is worth a fortune too. Then I have this one, the 1992 Dream Team shirt. This is, you see how faded this, I love this shirt, but it was the worst. This, I don't know whoever designed this, but to put this pad here and then along with this gold stitching, it was so itchy. It was like, I just remember this itch in my chest when I was wearing it in school. Another one, I've never seen this shirt either. I've seen the last one. It's just a cool Bulls shirt where he's hanging on the letters. So, not Jordan, but Chicago Bulls. That's another Nutmeg shirt also. And this one is kind of like the Picasso of Jordan shirts. I don't know what. Another gray tag. It's just imagine just your mom just pulling all this out and you're into vintage. You're like, oh yeah, I have all these shirts. I still can't believe this now, looking at them. But it's like a Picasso kind of art-inspired tee. I've never seen that one either. And two more pieces left here. So I have a little story about this one here. And it is the infamous red satin starter jacket, which I still have not washed since I was a kid, but still really nice shape. Now, this jacket, I knew I wanted one in there really, 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 really hard to get back in the day. And there was a local baseball card shop in Washington, New Jersey on the main street that, I mean, they mostly dealt with cards. I don't even really remember them having that much clothes, which is weird that I even got this there. But I remember I got like a Shaq rookie card there, and you just go down there and buy packs of cards. They had a couple display cases, and I was just down there spending all my allowance on cards. And they would have a giveaway once a month, and you know, you just enter your name. And somehow I put my name in the thing, and they called me. And I wish I had a picture, but I remember they took your picture, they put it on the wall, and there it is. One of the few things I've ever won in my entire life, and it's still in beautiful shape. And I still, this day, I still can't believe that I won this. And it was at my mom's house in the attic. I mean, I know she definitely wouldn't have got rid of this one, but some of the other shirts, because I had some of the championship shirts and some other rap shirts, like pretty much any shirt that was white probably got destroyed, and I cut off the sleeves because I was playing basketball a lot back then. And this is probably my favorite shirt, and my mom actually bought one and I got one too at the same time, and we used to wear them around. And this shirt, I mean, the saying on it actually means a lot to me, because I'm all about, you know, people getting along and stuff. So my mom used to wear this and I used to wear it. And it says, if we're going to live together, we got to play together. And it's Spike Lee, the more colors, peace, the more better. My mom had one, and I think she still wears it to this day. And my mom's in her 70s, so I think she still wears it once in a while, which is cool. And the cool thing is about it, I don't have it with me, but I happened to find another one of these in the Salvation Army a few years ago, the same exact one, and it is brand new, which is cool. And it actually would fit me if I wanted to wear it now, but I just haven't worn it. But this is the one from my childhood. And like I said, everybody, if we're going to live together, we got to play together, and we got to play nice. I mean, as long as someone's nice to you. But I hope you enjoyed my little trip down memory lane. And thanks again for watching my video. And if you like content like this, please comment down below. Give me some advice, any suggestions. Try to be nice. And if you like this, please subscribe, like it, share it with a friend. I mean, this is crazy. All found in my attic because my dear mother saved all this stuff because she's a big Michael Jordan fan too. Well, thanks again. Thanks for tuning in.